Bon matin, I'm Pcote. In the last episode, we went on quite a disproportionate tangent. We set out to kill Muspa until we get the Venator bow, to efficiently grind zombie pirates, to obtain a teleport and anchoring scroll, in order to enjoy a small quality of life for the length of a single Abyssal Demon's task. And we open today's episode with an horrible blunder. We spooned the second Venator shard at an humble 62 KC, but the clip got corrupted, so the screenshot is all I got for you. Finally, the first enchant icon at 94 KC. We don't really have any use for it right now, as we are still missing every DT2 quartz, but they will come. I needed some time to think, so I rummaged through my bank for some prayer experience. 92 prayer. 93 prayer. After shaking off the rust for 100 KC, it's time to figure out a way to improve our kill times. We've already tried using magic on the melee phase, but the accuracy was still pretty low because of my welfare magic gear. Let's now try to make some Sapphire Dragon bolts for the shield phase. These bolts do not have a better proc chance, unfortunately, but when putting up Smite, they will do a lot more damage than Mithril bolts, the second best option. What the fuck? Why? Shoot! Wait, you're not even enchanted. Oh my god. A rune crossbow can't shoot dragon bolts. I mean it makes sense, but this is so bad. Like, there's no way I'm getting sidetracked and start hunting an Armadillo crossbow of faulting right now. Unless... No. That's just not happening. I'm not starting yet another 30-hour side grind. Actually, it would also solve my lack of range spec weapon, and there is a chance I spoon the item, right? Nope, I'm putting my foot down. Mithril bolts will have to be enough. Let's see what are the other options for spec weapons. I'm thinking Dragon Warhammer. Since Muspa's range defense is so high, let's just reduce it. We're pulling between every kill, we always have 2 specs available, let's make the most of them. With only 2 switches, the Warhammer and the Defender, I have a 32.5% accuracy, so 54.5% chance to land at least 1 spec. This will increase my DPS during the melee phase by 39% and by 8% during the rest of the fight. It will definitely be a game changer. Well, whenever a spec lands at least. And they do land. Sometimes. Okay, that was fast. Already a PB on the second kill with a Warhammer. 2 minutes 21. Let's keep this going. Okay, what the fuck? Muspa only attacked with Mage during this phase? Let's go, double whammer! With this new tech, I'm reaching up to 16 KC per hour, 2 more than before. And Synth icon number 2. Number 3 at 150 KC. I've not been showing it because I believe it's not very interesting, but I've been doing my clues off camera, stacking caskets. I've gotten multiple steps in Varlamar close to a teleport I'm still missing, so we are branching off yet again to kill some Amoxiatol until we get the Pendant of 8s. It's an early game boss, so I won't bore you with the mechanics, but they boil down to pre-mage and avoid Icy Floor. On the first kill, we complete the very time-consuming 1 KC combat achievement, Nagua Negation for the perfect kill, and Totally Shattered for not healing the boss. On the second kill, we spoon a
Waska seed,
which will allow us to make prayer regeneration potions down the line. We then complete a kill without losing player points, and we later manage a sub 1 minute kill despite having forgotten a spec weapon. We reach 10 KC in a single trip, and come back later to receive the awaited Pendant of 8 at 14 kills.
Collection log slot completed.
Finally, I grind up to 20 kills for the last easy combat achievement. Time to head back to Muspa. Now that we have figured out our best in-slot setup, let's pump out those KC. This episode won't end until I finish the damn bow. Venator Shard number 3 coming in at 160 kill count. That is nuts. Oh my god. There's just no way. That's a back-to-back Venator Shard. We're only missing one. Let's keep the streak going. The inventory is quite different from usual. We are going for 10 kills without leaving the room. Nice, I'm done juggling drops. Surely a new PB. I just kept hitting big. 207. Nice. That's 300 total KC. 100 more and we'll be back on rate. Oh wow, I can't believe it. I just got the pet. That's crazy. Okay, sorry about this pitiful reenactment. My replay buffer wasn't on when I got it and I thought it could fly under the radar. But yeah, not really. I know this is the second missing clip this video, but I'm a different person now. I've grown a lot in the last few minutes. What we can do now is using the charge ice we got for a sub 3 minute Muspa kill to unlock the other pet designs. I'm done. That's it. That's 5. I'm free. This feels so good. Completing the Venator bow at 316 KC puts me in the luckiest 21% of all players for this grind. It also puts me in the top 2.5% if we consider I got the pet too. We take those anytime. I'll finally be able to go back to zombie pirates. Going through the bank, I realized there was still a few zombie pirate keys we had not used yet. So let's just go through them before starting the zombie pirate grind again. Just in case.
Collection log slot.
No fucking way. We had those keys banked for like 2 weeks while we were grinding Muspa. The whole point of the Venator bow grind was just to kill zombie pirates faster. We didn't even get to shoot once with it. Whatever, I'm happy, I'll take it. We ended up getting the scroll at 5700 zombie pirates, with the overall drop rate standing around 5000 KC. Finally, let's go enjoy those heavy demons. This just feels so good. Not getting shuffled around, not losing aggro because we're getting teleported too far. We don't even need to tag the heavy demons anymore. We could just stand here with auto retaliate on and AFK forever. It is worse XP than bursting, but this is so chill. I'm really glad the Muspa grind is over. It took over 20 hours of focus and I can't say I really enjoyed most of it, but in the end, the grind was worth it. Ancient Shard, hell yeah. Gotta build a stack again for my Arclight before the next Tormented Demons task. Call fights. This one does not spark joy, but it must be done. We're currently missing a single task to complete the Elite Dissort Diary, speaking with a stuffed Callfight Queen head. It is dropped at a rate of 1 in 128 by the Callfight Queen, and guaranteed when reaching double the drop rate. While we don't currently have the best in-slot weapon for the boss, it can easily be obtained. We are looking for the Breach of the Scarab Jewel from the Tombs of a Mascot raid, which can then be attached to a Kiris Partisan to create the Kiris Partisan of Breaching, which has 33% increased damage and accuracy against Callfights, while also providing a 2% chance to deal triple damage. You'll see what I mean later. It's never purple, man, I swear.
Collection log slot completed.
Oh, I guess we're done already. Let's combine these bad boys into the ultimate call fight killing machine. Everyone who has killed the Callfight Queen before knows the worst part of this grind is the walk of shame from the Fairy Ring, across the maze, and into the Queen's Lair every time we got a resupply, after 2 kills or so. Jagex, in their infinite magnanimity, put an incredibly efficient shortcut to skip all of this trouble. And then, they locked it behind the KQ grind, so only pet hunters get to use it. The Callfight Queen has a 25% chance of either using magic or range attacks, with a 100% accuracy on both, completely disregarding her defense. Those have a max hit of 31 and thus still have about 3% odds of hitting 0. The other 50% of attacks will be melee based and roll for accuracy, so protective armor is still quite relevant, contrary to the popular belief. In groups, players should pre-mage to avoid the bouncing projectiles, and ranged prayer should be used in solo, as this attack drains prayer points, but old habits die hard. Her own overhead prayers don't do much and are just flavor at that point, showcasing her defensive stats, hence why I can camp meleeonly. Technically, the Bowfire will be better during the airborne phase, but as long as I manage to land a single Warhammer spec, the DPS becomes similar. However, since I don't have any gear swap, it gives me more inventory space for food and longer trips. Fuck balls. That was some absurd DPS, killing KQ in barely 3 hits. On paper, the puncture proc is not that strong, barely a 6% DPS increase, but god damn does it make me feel things inside. That's 50 kill count. I definitely did not get baited by the pop-up. Hopefully we can spoon a dragon pickaxe during this grind. At this point we've got 28 million mining XP, all with a rune pick. Insect deflection, that's for finishing KQ with a Vyncke. I'm honestly surprised we have not gotten it earlier. Yes, get me out. KQ head at 66 KC, about half the drop rate. Call me a spoon if you want, I don't care, I'm out of here. Stopping by the taxidermist that calls my stylist, I can get my head stuffed here, that's her whole career. Buying a new skill haul, just to flex my latest haul. A few leaves for her display, it's already on the way. What about a mounted head? I'm speaking with a dead KQ head talking back. Critter, cut me some slack. While you're stuck on a pole, I'll be going for a stroll, completing the diary, claiming the desert and me. MacLeod, one of the best Slayer tasks, bringing in incredible Slayer XP per hour and generating tons of GP. We need Bracelets of Slaughter to extend such a good task, so I have to get some topaz. The only decent source is from gem mining, so here we are. The opals will be converted into Expeditor's Bracelets for eye skipping, and the jades into Amulet of Chemistry for the incoming Herblore grind. Meanwhile, regular gems will help towards maxing crafting. Speaking of which, 96 crafting. 3 levels to go. We end up with close to 100 Slaughter and 500 Expeditor's Bracelets. This should last us for a while. There is a last piece of gear I need before taking on the MacLeod, and it is a pair of boots. I currently have no magic or prayer boots, and I have enough self-respect to not ever use mystic boots. The most useful ones on the long term will be infinity boots, as they can later be upgraded into eternal boots and then combined with avernic threads.
Collection log slot completed.
What a coincidence, there's already a few dancers over here. Since I'm already 99 magic, I will always be using defensive casting from now on. We are using a little bit of technique here, keeping up the flicks while hulking. The cash stack is growing fast in this task. First superior, come on, give me the hurt, I know you've got it. Aww. What's that? Oh, 92 defense, halfway there. 92 Slayer. I can now get Araxite tasks. I'm really excited about the Noxious Halberd. It's going to be very useful. I think that's the third superiority task. Let's make it count. Never. Worms. It's not an efficient task by any metric, but I'd like to try my luck at a Dragon Harpoon. It will still net me some attack, Herblore, and prayer XP, so it's not a total waste of time neither. Blood Veils. This is a perfect task to use our new Venator build. We were doing them in the Catacombs with the hopes of getting more Ancient Shards again.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice.
Back to Abyssal Demons. Wasn't even scared.
Nice.
Another one.
Nice.
Ooh, I've been itching to get back to the Inferno. Truly some of the best content in the game. However, you'll have to wait for the next episode. Thank you for your feedback on my last video. I've tried putting more attention to the music this time so that it never gets too loud again. I've also tested some more musical styles rather than just old school soundtracks. I'm quite satisfied with the results, but let me know in the comments what you think. We've made some insane progress this episode, and I've got a lot more planned out. So make sure to subscribe to not miss the next one, and leave a like if you enjoyed.